We get rid of both of these expensive cards. We get rid of probably Shadow Step as well. Well, Krakatoa is arguably decent to keep, but it's not worth it in my opinion. I do like seeing Reconnaissance and Private Eye. We can go Reconnaissance turn 2, get something that costs a lot, maybe 6 mana. Point out Private Eye turn 4, and then, or turn 3, sorry, turn 4, play a Death Rattle minion. Alternatively, we just play Jackpot. Alternatively, we kill that so they have nothing to pump and we just play Jackpot. I think Jackpot's better. We might need giant spells to deal with this. We got Ultimate Infest... Oh, that's not bad, actually. That's a pretty good card. That's actually a really good card. What the heck? We don't even necessarily need to play it right now, but it is really, really good. I mean, it's not going to be board wipe, and that definitely is something that we are going to struggle with. But drawing 5 cards for 4 mana and doing 5 damage and doing all the nut stuff, it's going to be quite good. Coin out the Private Eye. Just thin out the deck so we can draw good cards a little bit more consistently here would be nice. I'm going to have to start playing cards. Like Reconnaissance into a cheap thing. Like, this is a very slow start for them. I'm very happy. Holy crap! Thanks so much for the 20 gifted subs, Lauren. Thank you, much appreciated. Oh no, the sound is gonna go off too many times. I apologize. I appreciate it a ton, but I can't hear that sound over and over and over again in my brain. But thank you so much for the 20 gifted. Recently got back into Hearthstone. What's the most fun deck at the moment? I would say Miracle Rogue is the most fun. I just personally have a great time playing it, but it's not for everyone. I'm gonna play Galloping Savior because we already know they're gonna play a bunch of cards. So the question now is, what do I do? I don't want to play Double Cross. I really don't want to play Swift-Scale Trickster and Ultimate Infestation. I could play Reconnaissance, and then if we don't find anything, just Hero Power, destroy that. This, summon a Death Rattle minion from my hand. Actually, this turn 5 seems good. That turn 5 seems really good. We'll destroy this. We'll play this turn 5. Turn 6 can be Krakatoa. I guess Ultimate Infestation might not end up being that good, now that I think about it. The problem with Ultimate Infestation. The problem with Ultimate Infestation is the fact that my hand is too full. I am literally drawing too many cards. I am too good at the video game. Simply put, I am too OP. We play Mountain Bear though. We're gonna hope to find Contraband Stash to get another one of these. Oh, the problem is, do I want... I should have hit him in the face. I messed up. Because I'm going to play Krakatoa next turn like 90% of the time. It's my bad. It's fine. We can rush into that maybe. 2/2/4 is not too shabby. But why? Like, even if you pump it... Oh, no. That's not good for me at all, really. I'm gonna go Krabby Wabby. I don't know why I said it like that. I basically missed out on 1 damage, but it should be okay. We go hit here, hit here, hit here, prep, serrated, and then we'll play Double Cross because we can for 0. I mean, there's no reason not to. Drawing cards is not bad. Okay, so now we are hoping to find something playable. Not exactly sure what, but I do want it to be something playable. Do I want to play Theatar? I mean, that actually sounds like it'll be pretty good in a turn or 2. Woo! Despite missing 1 damage, I feel like I am okay here. We're just gonna have to keep endlessly destroying these giant minions they keep putting out. Live? What? I never seen you live? It's crazy. Are you serious? I've been live on YouTube for like months now. Do you stream on Twitch? I don't stream on Twitch. I used to stream on both, and then I stopped streaming on both. Deliverance deals 3 damage. It's fine. We should get a 3/4. Yeah, we get a 3/4 now. That's awesome. Love to see that. What are you gonna pump that too? You're spreading the wealth? I don't think that's a bad play, actually. I think spreading the wealth is definitely good. What are you doing? What cards could you know you have 1 oh. This is getting out of hand. Don't have another Bless, please. Just don't have another Bless. That's all I ask. Okay. We are going to trade into everything. We got a Tooth. Oh, you are so doomed, my friend. You are so doomed. We'll play Tooth and see what we get first. If we get something insane, we can maybe play it and keep Kravito alive. This is, in fact, insane. We're going to save Swiftscale Trickster until after they flood the board. We're not going to necessarily do it right now. I'm going to play the Stranger, see if I can get something cheap. We'll hit face. This goes here because we can't really kill it any other way. And I guess technically we could have Bloodlusted and traded there, but I didn't want to play Bloodlust. I kind of want to play this and take their wig and see what else is in their hand and try to give them something useless. Boon of the Ascended, Palagos, and the wig. I actually don't know which one's more important here. I think Palagos is going to snowball out of control faster. So I'll take that. And I'll give him a Sketchy Stranger. I don't really care. The problem is I can't let them have Palagos because that's how they develop tons of big minions. Like, on its own, the wig is not that big of a deal. I would have liked to have stolen this. Of all the cards, this would have been the best one. No, I think Palagos is still better. It's just like, that's how they're supposed to pop off. I don't know. We can still kill off the 6/5, I think. We can still kill off the 6/5 if necessary. You also have Rune of the Archmage. Like, this isn't terrible. Pumps that up, too. They're spreading the wealth. Am I gonna have to play Bloodlust to double trade? I might have to play Bloodlust to double trade so I can kill him off. Queen Ashara. I would like to get this. I would like to get a Colossal Minion. I would have liked to have had this in my hand earlier. We will double trade to kill off both of these because they're scary. And I'll play Prince Renethal because he's slightly stronger. And it plays around Hexen if they for some reason play it. I'm gonna have to go this into Rune of the Archmage next time, probably, because they're gonna build way too big of a board. I don't know if Pelagos was correct, or if Wig would have been better. I mean, they have 2 Wigs. Okay. I think we're gonna have to play it this turn and hope to find Contraband Stash soon. Silence everything, doesn't really matter. I'm kind of curious. Maybe I could play the private eye first to thin out my deck, so that way I don't accidentally draw Perjury. Because after I draw, it's gonna be useless. But it's so crazy to me that like this game could be this one-sided for me for the entire game, and then I just lose it. We get that, that's cool. Boom, into Rune, because we have to try to survive here and kill off this minion before it pops off. Solid Alibi does definitely stall out for a turn. Volcanomancy, cool. Rune Orb, cool. I guess. We get a Jackpot, which is awesome. Flurry freezes 1, please, thank you. Hit the bigger one. Life Sentence, please! Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well that's also pretty good. That draws me nothing, but that's fine. I don't really care about that anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad, that's not bad, that's not bad. We can play Jackpot and maybe get something else good. I mean, I will admit that 2/3 is going to be a big pain in my butt, because they got another one. And I think I want to play Tooth first before Jackpot. And Solid Alibi, I guess, didn't end up doing anything, but it could have done something, which is nice. The Death Knight Druid deck you put out a few days ago got me to Legend, but what class do you think has more options for deck archetypes? Probably Warlock. Control Warlock is okay, and then there's, what is there? Then there's Imp Curse Lock, Control Curse Lock, whole bunch of stuff. I think I want to go Ice Trap to stall them out. Would I rather play Tooth or Jackpot is the question. And also, getting rid of a Naga might just be better. It gets rid of something that they can pump, I guess. The Sunwell, I'll play that. If it gets countered, I don't care as much. Oh, it doesn't get countered. Oh, that's wild. I would have expected it to get countered. Sure. Okay, Tooth. Thrive in the Shadows or From the Depths? We'll go From the Depths. I feel like that's kind of goated. Tess? More like yes, please. Oh, no. Okay, so we're gonna have to play Pelagos to basically bait out Objection or Explosive Runes. And then we can play Tess, Niligo, Rune of the Archmage, as well as a Mountain Bear. Explosive Runes doesn't really do too much, but they can't pump it up, which is nice. I mean, I could also go Dead Man's Hand low-key. Heals himself up, that's fine. They're just gonna concede, fair enough. They've run out of most resources, thank goodness. Everything, I mean, we'll keep Wild Pawn Null. Honestly, Sprint's not that bad either to refill my hand, but I mean, I could draw into Sprint later. I'd rather try to find, like a Private Eye to coin that out or something. I mean, that game was really winnable. I'm really upset that I lost it, because it came down to one misplay I made where I miscounted my damage. And then I ended up losing the game down the road. It's fine. I mean, obviously I'm bummed, but it's fine. It's just a game. Watch Post, I'm gonna Serrated Bone Spike that and then go Jackpot. Having Maestra be the card that gets reduced in cost does not matter to me at all. Boom, into Jackpot. I guess what I could have done was coin, prep, Serrated, and then also played Sprint. But I think having Abyssal Wave is like a surefire way to just win the game next turn. So we can go coin, Wild Pawn Null, prep, Sprint next turn. And then we can use Criminal Lineup to get a Colossal Minion. Potentially that Colossal Minion, actually. Coin, this, prep, this goes here. We're just trying to empty my hand as much as possible so we can play more things. Contraband Stash is pretty cool. But yeah, I had the game. The game was won. I actually had lethal. I looked back at the replay. I was hoping that it wasn't true, but it was. Freezing my minion? Fair enough. I think I have to Shadow Step that. And then play both Reconnaissances and the coin. But that's okay. I can do that. I need to destroy that. I need to just make sure I don't have any cheap spells in my hand, because what they were going to do is they were going to trade into this, give me a coin, and then coin out their Barbaric Sorceress and completely just destroy me, which I cannot let happen. This actually has amazing synergy with whatever I get off of this, potentially. Discard my hand and then draw 3 cards. I feel like that could be really good when pulled out off of the Razorfen Beastmaster. Drawing 3 cards could be kind of nuts. So I feel like we're going to do that. I feel like that's got to be... It could also be the Psychic as well. The only problem with the Psychic is that if I end up getting a cheap spell from them and they kill it, then they could reduce its cost. But most of their stuff is going to be high value. So I guess I'll go the Psychic and then coin out the Beastmaster. Because I also have to think about long term. Drawing cards over and over and over again after playing like Contraband Stash, definitely not going to be great. Definitely not going to be something I'm happy about. But as it stands, how close are you? Oh, you're just ready. The Itar... Oh. Honestly, I have enough good cards in my hand, it shouldn't matter too much, but Contraband Stash would suck to lose. Actually, I wouldn't get over and over and over again, because it's not a card that I've played. It's a card that I'm... Oh, man. They take Krakatoa? Interesting. The problem is, I don't want to leave Tooth and Nefarian in my hand. Even, like, possibly. I also don't want to leave this in my hand. We have 1, 2, 3 expensive cards. I mean, I'm down. I'm down to play that and get the horn and try to apply as much pressure as possible. I think that it's the correct thing to do. We could theoretically also go with the weapon, but that's not going to do enough damage to pressure. We'll have to go with horn and hope they don't have the thing. We'll hit that, pulls out another minion, which is cool. So now if they do get a reduced cost card, we could potentially snipe it. They're going to play the Barbaric Sorceress this turn, though, which definitely sucks because they know I took the horn. But, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3 good cards. I mean, they took Krakatoa. They want to send stuff into Krakatoa or send Krakatoa into the 2/6. I'm down. Anyway, shout out to all the people who lost because they didn't play or they didn't get to play cards that aren't in their class. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of randomly generated things that give you cards from other classes, but you are right. That is a thing. Oh my gosh, Sylvanas is not bad at all. I would love to just take Sylvanas and yoink it from him. I'm not going to, obviously. I'm going to play a Colossal Minion next turn. That's really the only thing I care about. And then we can also play Tooth, which I think might just be better. Trade. This comes down. We'll play Tooth. This is an awful card, by the way, but we'll play Tooth on one of my own minions so it doesn't get completely board locked, and we can get a card. Give me, like, Bloodlust. I'll go with this. Reason I'm going with that is because, it's an expensive spell. If they play Barbaric Sorceress, the cheapest thing they can get now is a 5. I mean, I just think that's pretty good for me, and if he destroys my Wait, this specifically says that for each... Whoa. For each Ozma tentacles... For each of his tentacles, destroy an... No, that's actually not that big of a deal. I could yoink this back. I could also play the Elic and trade here, and then leave myself with a big minion on the board. Yeah, we'll just hit there. It's fine. I'm kind of bummed, because also it's a neutral Colossal minion, so we're actually not going to get it off of Contraband Stash. Crap! Oh, we're not going to get it off Contraband Stash. And we lost Krakatoa. Oh, what big minion are we hoping for now? We've also already used a Shadow Step, which means Denathrius is going to be a lot harder to pull off consistently. That's not good. Trying to think what else I can do. What can I do here that would be game winning? What is my out? Maybe a curse, but I don't feel like that's that important. It's gonna be 10 or 9, obviously. Yep, Rune of the Archmage can be next turn. We're able to push at least a little bit of damage. And we're gonna play... Do I want to play Criminal Lineup? Do I want to play Criminal Lineup and get multiple copies of a 4/7? I don't think so. I could try to yoink whatever the biggest dragon he has is with Sylvanas when he plays some big dragons. That could end up being pretty good. Frozen Clone. Okay. I'll give him 2 3/2s I don't really care about. Shadow Step. Okay, that could end up being very good. We're gonna go boom. It's gonna be Frozen Clone. I don't really care. And then we're gonna get some secrets out. This is gonna go here. This is gonna go here, and then we're gonna go face with these two. But again, when they play big dragons or Rune of the Archmage or whatever, we'll have Sylvanas to match it. I really hope that I can find Denathrius sooner rather than later, because right now this is not good. Okay, I get 2 cards. Draw me Denathrius. That's not Denathrius. Neither is that. Flurry, fair enough. Oh my god. Okay, that's useless. Aw, man. Okay. Honestly, not the greatest thing in the world for him. I mean, do I ever... I mean, Spammy Arcanist actually does a decent amount of damage. We can kill off pretty much everything. We can also kill off everything with the Abyssal Wave. I'll take Explosive Ruin. I think that's going to be more annoying for them to deal with. We will end up playing... Ooh, I like Tess. I like Tess a lot. We're going to play Abyssal Wave. We're going to weapon and then hit. And then also just play a minion. Whoa. That didn't die? I can't do math, apparently. That's my bad. But it's okay. We still had Rush to kill it off. It's fine. What does Tess give me? Tess gives me an Abyssal Wave and... anything else? I feel like there's nothing else that it gives me. Oh, wait, no. And a Reconnaissance minion, a 3/3. My bad for playing the way that I did on that one. Okani is fine. I'll play a Spammy Arcanist first just to see what it is.
You can't always trust.
I mean, I guess I could also play Scabs this turn and just bounce them back to his hand because I don't really care about those cards very much at all. Yeah, sure, why not? I guess I could have weaponed first. I should have weaponed first. That's my bad. That's an oops. I could have had 2 extra damage overall. I could have gone hit and whatever. I'll hold on to the weapon charge then. There's no reason to play Wicked Stab. I could save it for later to do some damage. They've already played Theotar, so as soon as I find Denathrius in this... sometime in this deck, we'll be fine. We are A-okay. That is some damage. Jellyfish. But it can't target my minions because they're stealth. They get 2 secrets. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Solid ally, of course. Oh, and then you kill off my minions anyway. Cool. I love that. I love that. Do I want to play Private Eye? I mean, not really, but I will. Does it counter a minion? I'm fine with that. That means it's also probably going to counter Wicked Stab. But I think I could just play this and get 2 more secrets. It's actually not bad that I get 2 secrets off of this, unless this is Objection. But I think if this was Objection, since it was played first, it would have triggered first, so I think I can play that, and it won't do anything. And then I can go... I don't want to waste Wicked Stab. Yeah, I think we just pass here. We'll draw 2 cards. Again, hoping to draw Denathrius at some point. Look, I'm not even that picky about it. I just want to draw it at some point. Earlier rather than, like, before the last 10 cards of my deck, so I have an extra win condition, please. I'm begging you. Well. I mean, if I get Theatar and I can yoink Denathrius from them, that could also be really good. We'll take Counterspell, because they only have a couple of spells anyway. It's going to be really good. Theatar, Denathrius. Contraband Stash is not what I want.
Likely story.
Oh, it's Oasis Ally. That's my bad. I'm gonna go Tooth. Is it count? It's not counter either. I mean, I'll go Lightning Storm to help me kill off some minions, I guess. I can go Lightning Storm and Sylvanas to take the 8. I guess maybe I could take the 6/5 instead, because it generates me an extra card. I would like to generate an extra card, please. And then Lightning Storm doesn't really do anything. So I feel like it's kind of a waste to play. But I'd rather get the thing that generates me cards. And then we can go Wicked Stab and Lightning Storm, I guess. Which I'm not a fan of, but it keeps me from taking damage. Wait, I can't. Oh my god. Watch Post? That's fine. He's baiting it to see if it was Objection. It's Counterspell though, which is still nice. Gonna go full face. Please just show me Theatar Denathrius. I'm begging. Like, I don't understand what I have to do. I don't know. Do I want to guess right? I don't know if I want to guess right. No, I won't overdraw. I do want to guess right. That's fine. Oh, no. Now he has a bait for Counterspell. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting worse and worse. So what spells and what cards have I played? I played one thing. I played Abyssal Wave. I've played...
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
I'll play Lightning Storm as well. I think ultimately that's fine. You're gonna Snap Freeze that. Get rid of the Counterspell, that's fine.
You can't tell what
Into that, it's okay. I don't mind it too much. Was it Ruined Orb? I would assume it's Ruined Orb. Yeah, it makes sense to me.
That's the one.
We got Theatar, but he's increased in... Hey, look, it's nerfed Theatar. That's cool. If I go boom, all that's left up is this, which I do not mind at all. And we know what's in his hand, right? We know he's got a Ruined Orb, Dragon, and then a random card. Is it worth it to play Theatar here? I'm going to say... yes? Question mark? But then again, there are a lot of good cards in my hand I don't really want to give him. Let's go Ruined Orb first, see if we can get a card. It's just a 3/3. You're better. You're actually way better. Because I actually get to develop a board with this. Okay, it's cool. We can play Theatar in a turn or two. I want to play Sunwell before I play Theatar. We're also overloaded too, which is not great. Oh, I love not drawing Denathrius. Ugh. So, we also have 2 Ghastly Gravediggers in our deck, which means if we draw Sketchy Stranger, we actually don't want to play the card. Whoa. Oh, man. That's unfortunate.
I can take him. Wait.
Reckless Apprentice does very little damage. I'm happy about that. Trickster, 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 Trickster. I mean, I can get a couple of copies that have Rush. I'll take 5 damage because I'm assuming it's Vengeful Visage. Well, it has to be Vengeful Visage or Ice Barrier. I take 5, that's fine.
I will never serve.
I want to go with Criminal lineup on the Rush minion and rush into these. Boom, boom. This goes face. Still save the weapon, no reason to really use the weapon charge as of right now. Do I want to play Sunwell? The answer is no. I don't want to play Sunwell because then I might overdraw. I should play it soon though. We got 2 contraband stashes for a couple of minions and a couple of curses. Okay, becomes 5 mana, becomes 10. Can't play it, we win. Holy moly, that was such a stressful game. Oh! I like keeping Wild Paw Knoll a lot of the time. I don't really need Serrated Bone Spike against a mage. It's not going to be as aggressive. I'd rather try to find something like Private Eye or Jackpot, Contraband Stash. Wow, this is kind of like the optimal setup here. Prep. We're not going to play Prep right away. We'll play Prep after we played Jackpot and gotten some cards off of that. Wildpaw Knoll being 1 mana in a turn, not bad. Wildfire, fair enough. They always got it. Not surprised, really. Jackpot. I'm trying to think what the correct thing to do is. If I go Prep Sprint next turn, I think that's what the fudge. Hold on. Hold on. I take it back. We're gonna apply pressure to the board. I can't deal with that if it's counterspell. We have to save Prep in case it's counterspell. Aw, man. Definitely not ideal. I think if we can fight for the board super hard early game, I think we should be okay. If we can like super mega fight for board. Because then we can just like kill Orion in the best way possible. We just need to hope they don't have Orion and that is counterspell, please not. That was not correct grammar. I hope that it is not counterspell. I literally just flipped the words and then I inserted another like couple of words, and that was a horribly constructed sentence.
Where you followed.
Okay. I think Prep into Sprint is probably a better choice for me right now. We're gonna play Prep, and if Prep gets countered, we can figure out what to do after that. Okay, it's fine. It's a 6/6. It's definitely not optimal, but it's fine. It was counterspell? Fair enough. I can trade this away, see if we find anything playable. Contraband Stash isn't great. Trade here, go face, get a weapon, hit. Can't really deal with a 6/6. We can play Don't Stand in the Fire next turn. They've already played a counterspell, so it's less likely they have a counterspell next turn. She's out of gas. You already got this? True. Oh, man. Well, we know it's not counterspell, so we just play Don't Stand in the Fire and we destroy both of them. Like, it's not great, but it's fine. They draw 2 cards, though. Oh, they don't draw 2 cards. They get a stealth minion. That's fine. If they play more minions, you got Contraband Stash into Contraband Stash that just continuously wipe the board over and over and over again. The only way this gets wrecked is if it's counterspell. Please don't be counter. Please? It's not counter. Cool, we kill it off again. I think we don't want to play the other Contraband Stash yet, but I wanted to get rid of that board. I can play Reconnaissance next turn, and maybe Wicked Stab to kill something else off. This is a slow turn for them. I'm happy about that. I mean, I guess it could also be Objection, which is not great, which means the Death Rattle card that I'm going to play is going to just get immediately stopped. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was going to be Counterspell. Hit, Hero Power. I knew it was going to be Counterspell. But now that the other Counterspell is gone, we can basically play whatever cards we want, just whenever. I knew it was going to be Counterspell, but now we don't have to worry about that one.
What secrets
Orion.
Cosmos
So I'm trying to think about what the correct thing to do here is. And I really want to just play Sprint. Oh, wait a minute. Alternatively, Bonk, Serrated Bone Spike, and then we also still get to play Sprint. And then we'll hit him in the face. It doesn't even really matter at this point. Cool, got a whole bunch of new cards. The Sunwell's decent. We got a couple of secrets. I'm not a fan of that, but if you can't beat them, join them, you know? Whew. Death Hunter is still a good deck. Everyone agree? I would agree. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's like goated or insanely strong, but it's definitely good. How close am I to this? Oh, she's ready. Unfortunately for me, it's gonna get countered, so we have to play this first for the objection. Oh no, it was objection! Ah! We're gonna play you next.
We have plotted long enough.
And then I think we're just gonna play Perjury. We'll get that. Could have been Explosive Runes, it's not, which is interesting. We'll go Perjury, and we'll pass for now. We'll get a Colossal Minion next turn. I mean, I guess they could play another Objection. In which case, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to, like... I guess maybe I could have Shadow Stepped Queen of Shard in my hand. I should have done that. Oh, please no more.
Me dust won't stop shattering.
I mean, she's gonna get countered immediately with Objection, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We get Perjury, we get... What do we want? None of those. Noble Sacrifice to stop 2 damage is not the worst thing in the world, though. Then we draw a Tooth. I will go hit. I guess it could be Vengeful Visage, which would not be good. It could be Vengeful Visage, which would not be good, but I'd rather have it copy this than a Colossal Minion. Okay, cool. Shadow Step, it can't be counter. We will then play it and the... Well, we'll play this first to see what Colossal Minion we even get. The Leviathan is pretty good. We'll play this. Oh no, it was Objection. I never would have guessed that that's what would have happened. Oh darn. That's such a shame. The problem is, we're going to have to figure out a way to kill this off. We'll hit this first. We'll see what we get. Or we'll see what we dredge to the top, and then we'll do something. Okay, go a little bit faster, please. We'll take Jackpot. I think Jackpot's just good. We'll then hit here, nothing happens, and then we're going to go Tooth here. We don't get a card, but that's fine. I guess what we could have done, because this costs 3, right? We could have theoretically Shadow Stepped this, hit there, and then Toothed that. But I feel like they're more valuable cards to Shadow Step. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I want to play Jackpot next turn. What are they going to play? What is their win condition left? What win condition do they have left? Okay, hits there, and it's fine. It goes down to 1 HP. They ping the 4-2. That's unfortunate. We know Perjury and Tooth and Inferior at the bottom, but it's not that big of a deal. I can also Shadow Step the Leviathan, potentially. Which would not be the worst. Ooh, that's a 6-6. Not a fan. Hit. It's Oasis. I knew it was going to be Oasis. We all knew it was going to be Oasis. We'll take Tooth. I don't really care if they freeze me. Shadow Step, double hit here. It's going to cost, what, 5? That's fine. I mean, I guess I could play Contraband Stash at this point. We should get 2 more Leviathans. Don't Stand in the Fire is pretty awesome. And then we'll just, you know, hit here. Dredge to the top of Private Eye, I guess, because we know we have 2 secrets down there. And we'll hit him in the face. I don't know if I had lethal. It doesn't really matter. Look at this board. And that Contraband Stash goes kind of crazy.
Magic?
What if he drops Malagos into 2 fireballs? Look, that doesn't matter. What? First of all, even if he did have that, it wouldn't have killed me. Second of all, this is bonkers. The fact that he had a Reckless... He could have had 2 Reckless Apprentices and kind of ended my career. I didn't expect that deck to also run Reckless Apprentice. But this is lethal for sure. The animations will take a little bit, but I don't really care. We'll take Prep, doesn't matter. Draw. Cool. I did not anticipate Reckless, but I guess it makes sense.